Okay, so a very quick one. You're welcome to the Robotics Math class, and this is Robotics Math Solution. Question 2. What is the bearing of A from B? And this is the diagram. Okay, so we're going to do a very quick one. It's a quick solution. First of all, we're going to look for this angle. So how do we get that angle? I can call it X. So X plus 108 is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Sum of angles on a straight line. Sum of angles on a straight line. Okay? So to get X, we have to do 180 minus 108, and that will give us 72 degrees. So that's the value of X. And don't forget, this same angle here is equal to X. So automatically, this and this, they are what equal. So I can call this, let's say, Y. So what is Y? Y is equal to, let me write it here. Y is equal to X. Y, alternate angles. These are angle laws. Alternate angles are equal. Okay? Now that established, how do we get the bearing of A from B? We have to get the remaining angle, since we've already gotten our Y to be 72 degrees. So how do we get this remaining angle? So sum of angles at a point. So this angle we can call it, let's say Q. So Q plus Y is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, 360 degrees. Y, sum of angles at a point. Okay, so that will lead us to something. That will lead us to finding Q. So Q is equal to 360 minus Y. So what's 360 minus Y? That will be, I don't know if you guys will be seeing that. Okay, let me just do it somewhere here. I think we are done with this part. So Q is equal to 360 minus Y. Don't forget to say Y is equal to what? X. So 360 minus 72. That because X is 72 and Y is equal to 72. You know why? The alternate angles are equal. So because this line is parallel to this line, so that established, that will give us 288 degrees. So this is the angle. This is what we are looking for when it comes to writing your answer in 3-digit form. So there are two ways of writing your bearing. The first method is the 3-digit form. So let me clean this part. So we can now put the answer. Therefore, the bearing of A from B is equal to 288. So this is a 3-digit form. Or we can now write it in the cardinal form. Don't forget, these are our north, these are our east, these are our south, and these are our west. Okay? So we can say, okay, this is north. So north. What is what? 72 degrees north, 72 degrees west. So you either write it this way or you write it this way. So this is a 3-digit form and this is the cardinal form. So this is how you put down your answer whenever you're looking for the bearing. So thank you so much for being part of today's solution. See you on the next. And let me say this, I've done bearing introduction, I've done bearing principles, I've done an example on bearing. So just go and look at some of my videos on bearing. I've done part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is just a problem I'm just trying to solve on that bearing. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, you like, you comment, and you share. See you on the next